Alrighty, so this is going to be a reading for my Aquarius. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is going to be a look at my single Aquarius out there, your next relationship, okay? So I really wanted to do a reading to kind of cater to my people who are super single right now, wondering when new love's gonna come in and things of that nature. And I always focus on people who are already in a relationship. So I kind of wanted to focus in on, like I said, the people who are completely single, wondering when new love's going to come in, wondering what's blocking it, wondering what this person may be like, all that stuff. So if you're interested in hearing what I have to say, stick around. If you want a personal, check that description box. My information will be there. If you want to subscribe, definitely go ahead and do so you never miss a beat. And let's go ahead and get into the reading. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to lay the cards out. We're going to do a spread, and we're also going to look at some of their characteristics as well. I don't think I'm going to use these today, but let's get into it. So what does my Aquarius, my single Aquarius, what does their next serious relationship look like? Give me a 5-card spread. And with this reading, please try to keep the negativity down. I don't really want to see any comments about how much you hate a certain zodiac sign or how you really pretty much hate anyone, because we don't really have that energy going around on this channel. We don't really, give attention to people who we are not in tune with. So let's try to keep positive vibes in the comment section, okay? Aquarius, their next serious relationship. Give me a spread. Okay. So their characteristics, how you'll meet them, time frame of when you'll meet them. Is this someone who you know or not? And how to prepare for this next connection. And let's pull the zodiac signs. What are the zodiac signs that this individual, that my Aquarius, my single Aquarius, may be dealing with? We have Virgo. Okay, keep in mind this could be in Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus placement with all these zodiac signs. We have Taurus, Leo, Gemini, Aries, and Sagittarius and Libra here, okay? So these are the possible zodiac signs of the individual you guys may date next, okay? And like I said, it could be in the Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus placement with this energy. Now, let's kind of start off with the characteristics of this individual, which is going to be the first card. Hold on. We have the Six of Wands here. So with the Six of Wands, for the most part, for a lot of you, this could be somebody who is either on the path towards being very successful in life. They could be somebody who's very career driven, and then they have certain goals that they're working towards at this very moment that will, take them far in the future. This could be somebody who is already there. If they're not like on the path towards success, they may actually be successful already. And whatever success means to you may be different than what my success is or what this person's success is. But they may be in a comfortable place in regards to their life, or like I said, at least working to be that way. This is somebody who is also a go-getter. They know exactly what they want whenever they do sit down and just kind of look at their circumstances and the situation that they may be in. They know how to get themselves out of it. They're very determined to get themselves out of sticky situations. They don't really just like lay down and let situations overcome them. This is somebody who is very honest when it comes to how they feel. And they're not somebody who really holds their tongue when it comes to them feeling uncomfortable or expressing themselves. So if they have to express themselves, they will. This is somebody who also likes to pay attention to the little details and the little things. Sometimes the things that aren't being said. Okay. And also they like to pay attention to the way that people act and the way that people go about things, and kind of look at that and see how certain actions that, how do I put this into words? They, like I said, they just like to look at people's actions, and they like to see all the things that, I don't know how to put this into words. I don't know. Maybe I'm not saying it right, but you guys get what I'm trying to say. They look at everything that you don't do and that you do. There you go. That's the best way I can put it into words. They look at all the things that aren't said, that aren't done, and they also look at the things that are said and that are done, because there's a lot that you can get from people based off of what they don't do and what they, aren't saying. But moving past that, this is somebody who also values communication in a relationship. So if you're somebody who, is the type of individual where you don't really like to talk unless you get to a place to where mentally you feel like you're able to talk, or you may have had communication issues in the past, this may not be the person for you, because this person wants to know what's up with you. And if you're somebody who's like, oh, nothing, and then you just let things fester, that's going to breed problems in the relationship. And that's with any relationship, honestly. But moving on from characteristics, this person also, well, actually, no, moving back to characteristics, this person may also have the ability to be creative. This is somebody who's very innovative with their mind. This is somebody who may even be into cooking or something like that. Some of you may be dealing with somebody who does some sort of like legal work. They may be like a lawyer or a judge or something with like criminal defense or something like that. But yeah, moving past that now. When it comes to how you will meet them, we do have the Eight of Swords. So with the Eight of Swords, how you will meet them. Well, for one, with the Eight of Swords, for some of you, the problem that's keeping you from meeting this person sooner or having some sort of shift happen in your love life is, again, just look at the lady. Some of you are mentally still a little stuck when it comes to just your experiences. Some of you may be just recently single and you still haven't gotten over what happened in your last connection. Others of you, you may be taking this approach of, I don't know what to do in my love life. I don't know how to attract somebody. I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do that. And kind of going into this mental battle when it comes to receiving new love into your life. So for a lot of you, I do feel like this energy does have to kind of be defeated first before you can meet somebody new, because you can't be in the Eight of Swords energy and then shift into the Ace of Cups energy. So with the Eight of Swords, some of you mentally, you do need to make sure that you're not looking at your circumstances as something that's out of your control, or that you're basically somebody who's destined to be alone. That's not true. Some of you, it's just you need to kind of conquer your mind before you can conquer love. That makes sense. So some of you, like, meeting them may be a little delayed, like for a while, until you get past this state. Others of you, there's no telling where you're going to meet this individual, because there's no specific energy coming through with this card. It's just saying that a lot of you mentally do need to overcome your own mind before you guys can actually meet this person, which is interesting. So honestly, I'm not even going to say that there's a specific place where you can meet this individual. It's really up in the air for everyone. But if you are somebody who's in this energy, you do need to conquer this first, okay? Okay, the time frame on when you may meet this individual, we do have the Two of Wands. So the time frame is actually 2 days to 2 months. For a lot of you, for others of you, it could even be way longer than that. It's really based off of where you're at in life in regards to this path that's ahead of you. Some of you are still kind of going through the back and forth, back and forth. Am I going to give somebody else a second chance, or am I going to pursue new love? Am I going to keep revisiting my past, or am I just going to focus solely on what's to come in the future? And some of you still need to make that decision. So The time frame is really dependent on where you're at in your journey. If you're somebody who still is considering accepting your ex back, then it may take a little bit longer. But if you're somebody who's like full-fledged, I'm single, I'm ready to mingle, I'm ready to meet someone new, then the time frame is 2 days to 2 months. Okay? Now, when it comes to whether or not this is someone you know already, I do have the Ace of Swords. So for a lot of you, this is a new connection. This is new communication. This is a new start. Yeah, for a lot of you, this is a new start. This is definitely a new start. And there's a new start that's coming after you cut somebody off or you cut some energy off. But for a lot of you, this is a new start. Some of you, of course, I'm going to be honest, you will know if this is somebody who you've already dealt with based off of the description I gave. If it didn't sound like somebody who you knew already, then this is completely new. But yeah, for most of you, this is new. Definitely new. Okay, and how to prepare for this next relationship, I do have the Ace of Cups. So this is working on your emotional well-being, making sure that emotionally you're at a place to where you are able to allow new love into your life, that you're not defensive, that you don't have a guard up, because it's going to be difficult. It's going to be difficult to attract somebody if you do, like I said, have that defensive energy reeking off of you almost. So yeah, for a lot of you also, this is self-love, like pouring into self, embracing self, and not really allowing yourself to think negatively or have low self-esteem or anything of that nature. So once you really pour into yourself, of course, this connection is going to be abundant because you're going to be able to know your worth, know what you won't stand for, and put your foot down in that as well. Okay? So I'm going to stop right here. Thank you so much, Aquarius, for watching this. I hope you are able to take something from this. Again, this is general, so I don't want anybody to take this super, super personal. It's always good to get a personal reading, whether it's with me or another person, to answer your questions. You don't want to base your whole life off general readings because you may pick up a message that has nothing to do with you, and then you may think it's for you, and then you may get confused. So it is good to get a personal reading. If you want one from me specifically, check out the description box. I do recommend the phone sessions because phone sessions are way better. You get to really get a full scope of what's going on. But thank you. Make sure you subscribe, like this video. Let me know how you felt about this video below, and I will see you in the next one.